Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. We got quite a show lined up here for you today. Basically, we're going to be doing some extreme quests to start us off here today. I need to get done with my remaining runs of the Heaven and Earth extreme quest, and then from there we're going to be headed into some client orders. But anyway, let's go ahead and kick things off with those extreme quests. And we're going to make our way down to the quest counter so we can start those up here.
Which quest would you like?
So, Extreme Quest, Heaven and Earth. Let's kick this off.
I wish you the best of luck.
And into the gate ship we go. I hope everybody's doing well today. We just finished filming the latest Day Dawn's arcs a little while ago, myself and Xance. And we had a bit of fun in that one. Given that we were talking about some stuff that we typically don't get to talk about that much. Between the data mining as well as actually catching Sega releasing some content and not actually putting it up on the website. That being the AC scratch. But yeah, we're just getting underway here, and let's see how we do. I've been getting some pretty decent times on this. I could probably speed it up a little bit if I wasn't taking the 9th stage as slowly as I am, but I do want to kind of play things safe at the same time. So, but let's see how we do today.
Here's the next stage order.
All right, there goes the first of them. There goes the second, that clears that stage order. And now we just have to take out the other two bosses.
We're gathering some killer data here.
There goes one, and the other is over there. Oh, that's right, he can fall down. It doesn't seem like we're getting too much from the drops just yet, but we're only just getting started. The reason I'm running this, aside from getting the titles associated with this, is there are some items at the end called the Ace of Class, and you need to get those in order to get your class rings, which will be coming out in sometime in the future. Let me get my shifter back on my palette here. There we go. And let's move on to the next stage here. So, for this one, we just have to take things out without going down. Shouldn't be a problem.
Here's the next stage order.
Alright, that takes care of Elder. Then we just have to take this guy out. I'm just taking him out with normal attacks so I can recharge my photon points. Same for Luther here. Here comes False Angel. Let's take it out. And down they go.
This is what I am talking about.
Nice, we got a 10-star weapon there.
Data here.
I'll be able to exchange that for an X-Cube. Alright, moving on to the next stage here. So for this one, just can't heal for 100 seconds. My automate will be able to take care of that for me.
Ta-da! Here's the next stage
Ah, nice. We're getting a good number of Tundra Bright shards there. pretty sure on this stage the bosses have reduced HPs, just because they are going down so quickly. Hey, AK Diley, how you doing today?
Stage clear. This is what I am talking about. We're gathering some killer data here.
Alright, on to the next stage, and this is the stage where I basically run around in circles for the first minute until the time runs out, at which point we'll then actually get to attacking here. Gotta do this as it's basically the only real safe way to clear this mission, and get the stage order done, which basically makes everything on the next stage a whole lot weaker. I mean, I could try going for like a single attack, but it's kind of dangerous to do that at the same time, because then Veal over there will then start to try to attack me instead of just running to where I was. And since I'm more interested in getting the title clears, I just don't want to even take the risk. Only got about 15 seconds left of this, and then I'll actually be able to jump in there. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
This is what I am talking about. We're gathering some killer data here.
Obliteration unto all. All of history shall be a waste of effort.
There we go.
Stage clear.
And let's move on to the last stage now. And for this one, we just have to take out the last enemy from the front.
Stage start. Ta-da! Here's the next stage order.
Somehow Huey got out of that, but no problem. Okay, that takes care of phase 1. Oh, I'm gonna have to take care of that. You know what? I can take a couple of hits here. Let's go ahead and refresh those right now. There we go. Alright, that takes care of that enemy. Now we got about a 20-second or so wait before the next enemy pops up here. Oh, actually they're here right now. So for this one, you want to break both their arms, and then they'll be attackable in the middle there. All right, here comes the final target. Hello, me. Alrighty. That does it for these 5 stages. Looks like we got a full set of the Ace of Hunters here. Let's make our way over to the exit. see what we can grab here. We want the Tirana Bright Shard, we want the Ace of Hunters. Unfortunately, this back and leg piece really don't do much for me because everybody's working towards the Psyche units at this point. So I guess we'll go with the Glorious Wing and the Blade Stabilizer. And let's go ahead and retry so we can clear this one more time, and then I'll be at the max for the week. And that's not the one we want. We're looking for the one with the weak point damage up. There we go. And let's go ahead and kick this off. Alright, so once again, we need to take out a couple of dragons on the weak point. Just start us off.
Here's the next stage
There goes one. There goes the second.
This is what I am talking about. We're gathering some killer data here.
He's collapsing. And there we go, that clears up that stage. Ah, nice, we took out one of the daily orders as well. You might be wondering why I'm switching to this weapon whenever I'm breaking open the crystals. The crystals actually don't determine what your drop rate is until they're actually broken, rather than when you get the kill on the boss. And so you're able to switch over to this weapon, or really any weapon that has a lucky drop increase. In this particular case, this weapon has what's called Temptation on it. So that gives you 10%, and then I have another 7% multiplier on top of that. So that's 17%. Alright, let's move on to the next one.
Ta-da! Here's the next stage order.
Alright, where is Luther? There they are. And here comes the Falls Angel. Alright, he stunned me, but I'm right back into it. There go both his wings.
This is what I am talking about. We're gathering some killer data here.
And moving on to the next stage. Alright, so for this one, I just can't heal up, but that's fine.
Ta-da! Here's the next stage order.
I've got automate, so if I need to heal, that'll take care of it, and that does not trigger it as a failure when that goes off. Okay, that clears up that one.
This is what I am talking about. We're gathering some killer data here.
Oh, I don't know if I have one of those infinite corundums there. Alright, this one, once again, we are running circles around the arena.
Stage start.
Ta-da!
Annihilate.
Here's the next stage order.
Eliminate.
Once again, since I'm interested in getting titles, I need to get as many stage clears as I can, and since the number of runs is limited per week, I gotta do everything I can and just play it safe. Even if that does cost me a minute in time, in the end, it's not that bad. Especially because if I don't do this also, then, and I happen to get hit, then the next stage becomes a whole lot harder than it typically is. So it's better to just take the time, do the extra minute, run around the ring, and then just get the easier kills on the next stage, rather than having the next stage take an extra, like, 3 to 5 minutes.
Obliteration of all. All of history shall be undone.
Stage clear.
Got some more Tundra Bright Shards, nice. We're not able to use those just yet, but once Zig actually does open up for trades, they should turn into some decent trades. Alright, let's shift to up, and let's get in there.
Stage start.
Ta-da! Here's the next stage order.
Not bad, bonehead.
Unfortunately, they didn't group up like usual, so took a couple of hits, but in the end, it's not that much damage. Get back here. Alright, down they go. Nice, I got the perfect timing on that one. And down they go. So now we're just waiting around for the next one to show up. They're not going to show up for another 20 seconds or so. There they are. They like to do that 1-2 combo. Alright, there goes that one. Ooh, nice hit there. So their big sword attack there is large enough that if I'm not at max HP, it will take me out, so that's why I was doing some healing there.
Stage clear.
Alright, that clears up that run. Let's grab the Infinite Corundum, the Ace of Hunters, Tundra Bright Shard, and then we got 2 extra slots here this time, so the Photon Crystals and the Lambda Grinders it is. Alright, let's get out of here. And we're gonna make our way out to the lobby so I can change my class real quick. And then once I collect my mission, then I'm just gonna change that right back. So,
Feel free to stop by anytime.
missions, there we go. All that experience goes into fighter, back to hunter.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Hey there.
Alright, so, as I said before, the other thing we're going to be doing today is looking at some client orders, so let's see what we got here today. So we do have forest exploration. Looks like we need to do some stuff in the Volcanic Caverns as well. This would seem to be the best one to start with here, actually, so let's make our way over to the floating continent.
Which quest are you up for?
We'll take this on super hard. One thing I am still working towards getting is the Dragon Slayer sword. Unfortunately, I still haven't had any luck with it. But that's why I am grabbing a Shift to Drink Premium as well here, so I can boost up my rare drop rate when we do take them out. We'll also grab some NPCs here, since I am working towards those titles as well. They're not going to do much to help me here, but at least they can absorb some hits. Hello, Rappy. Glad I saw you there. Alright, so it doesn't look like much dropped from them. Here come the Draconians. Obviously, with my gear, I'm a bit overpowered for the area, but what can I say? Still gotta do this in order to clear the client orders. Alright, that looks like that's it. Let's move on to the second area. Hopefully we'll have some better spawns in there. Is nothing spawning? Oh, you hear that music? That was the Seabed area in Phantasy Star Online there. From episode 2.
I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, it's funny. It's there's music like that throughout the game here. Like if you go to the Dragon Altar, you can actually hear Eraglesia, which is an area music from Phantasy Star Portable 2 Infinity. Alright, hopefully we'll get some more spawns up there, and then we should be good after that. To move on to the last area. Once again, I'm trying to make sure I have enough kills on the area so that I actually get an S rank. Since that's typically what's needed, or at least an A rank, to clear the client order.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Excellent job.
Oh, that's a good group of spawns. That'll be perfect.
Completed.
Alright, we should be good to go. On to the Quartz Dragon. Let's pop our Photon Blast.
Emergency. Code. Q.
Alright, that breaks its nose horn. And let's get its tail now. Oh, I don't think that actually broke. That's a shame.
Excellent job.
And no Dragon Slayer today. Oh well.
You are cleared to return. Come on back.
Completed.
Alright, let's make our way back out to the lobby. And we'll hand in some of these client orders, and then we'll figure out what's next from there.
I've been expecting you.
Here's the Quartz Dragon. Floating Continent.
Drop by anytime.
And then what do we have next here? Looks like we need to head down to the Seabed, so let's make that our next target here. I'm also gonna grab a client order or two from Hans here. Biomaduna. And Oceanids of the Seabed.
Later.
Which quest would you like?
Alright, expedition to the Seabed. Off we go. Alright, shift to drink CX. And let's grab our group of 4 again. Oh, that area is full. Let's start this up again. Lottie, Rupert, and Barbara. There we go.
Please leave it to me, teach.
Some extracurricular activities.
Alright. And let's get this going. It's like I keep having to jump back and forth between the left and right side here. There's a really nice group of spawns right off the bat there. There you are, I see you. From behind.
Ah, yes. I have a message.
Alright, so where is the exit to this place? Looks like it's probably gonna be over there to the east and then to the north. And hello, Rappy over there in the distance. I need your unique weapon badge. And anything else you drop here. Okay, we should be good for this area. Let's move on to the next one.
A live concert will begin in the shopping plaza momentarily.
Nice, we'll have to check that out. Oh, I've been grabbed.
Ah, yes. I have a message.
Looks like we're not the only ones in here. Alright, we should probably be good on the A rank at this point here. On to the Beal Meduna.
Incoming alert.
Emergency. Code. Q.
Popping the Photon Blast. And down they go.
Best I can.
Objective complete.
You underestimate me.
Success confirmed. Return when able.
Completed.
Alright, it looks like that was one of the daily missions as well here. I will take that 100% tri-boost. Nice. Okay, where are we headed next? Why don't we go ahead and try the Dragon Altar breakthrough? But I'll take it on super hard. So I think that's also what the weekly mission is as well. I'm gonna remove the NPCs from the party. And let's get this going. Alright, this door's open. Let's hop on here. That opens up this path. And now we're just gonna fire away here. And just try to attack while we are standing on the platform. Alright, that takes care of that one. And let's take care of that. And the door's open. Alright, once again, all we can do is just fire away. Alright, so that breaks one of them. There goes the second. Alright, let's finish this guy off. Oh, the Voldragon got me. Oh well. Yeah, they don't have anything good. And then we got this full dragon here. Alright, down they go. Moving on to the next area. Alright, that opens up that doorway. All we can really do here is just stand on the button and wait. There goes one. Now for the one on the south side. There goes two. And now for the Quartz Dragon. There goes the nose. There goes the tail. And down they go. Alright, so let's see what our time was here. 5 minutes, 43 seconds. I wonder how that lines up with the current rankings. Let's see, currently in progress solo. Looks like I am actually further back. Actually, I don't even see myself listed here, even though we're still in the process of running that one. When you say you're trying to drop a party beacon, are you saying that it's grayed out for you? Not sure I understand what your issue is. Huh. So if it won't let you drop a party beacon, and just to make sure, it's just a standard mission. Are you trying to drop it out on the field? Because that's where you need to drop those. You can't drop those on, like, the gateway ship.
Welcome to our shop. I'm here if you need me.
What would you like to do? Feel free to stop by
Welcome
anytime.
to our shop.
Let's hand these in. Alright, so that's it for alliance points for me this week.
I'm here if you need me.
That's really strange. You might want to check the settings that you have on your Xbox account, or if you're on PC, the settings you've got through the Microsoft Store. It's possible you may have something set inside there that prevents the game from ever letting you drop the party beacon.
Later.
I've been expecting you.
Once you figure out what setting might be causing it, you'll. I think you do need to close out the game and then relaunch it for the change to take effect. Okay, that looks like that's it for the moment here in terms of what we can hand in. I do have some others here, but as you can see, I'm still working on trying to get those up to 99.
Drop by anytime. Which quest would you like?
Let's also hit up the shopping center here real quick.
What do you require?
Leave it to me. I got a good look at it.
Okay, that came from the extreme quests we did a little
Take
bit
care
ago.
now.
We got about 3 minutes until this concert shows up, so I figure we'll take the time and just wait here until it actually does pop up. In terms of where I am currently, I guess I should keep you guys all informed on that. So I am currently at 414 titles acquired now. And once again, I've kind of run out of the really easy ones to get. what I still need to do is basically a bunch of grinding on the different bosses that are in the game currently, especially the new ones in the ultimate areas. Let me actually check the title counter, because I don't think I looked at that since we finished those extreme quests.
Welcome.
No new titles here. But for instance, the next one I'm working towards here for extreme quests is this one here, which requires that I complete 100 stage orders inside the extreme quest Heaven and Hell, or as it's called in this version, Heaven and Earth. Not quite sure what's causing the translation goof there between the two things. And then this last one is at 150 stage orders. That's the one I'm actually working towards, and I'm not only going for the title in this one, I actually want those Nero Obsidian shards. And the reason for that is once Zig starts doing weapon trades here in the North American version, that's going to give us access to some really powerful weapons, and I'm just really hoping that that we'll be able to pick those up without needing too many more Obsidian shards than what I'm going to be getting from this, because then that'll put me at 150, at 50 of Nero Obsidian shards in my inventory at that point, and that's what we needed to get the austere sword on the Japanese side. It's my hope that what we'll need to do on this side is something similar to what was needed back in the day on that, but at the same time, the austere sword still coming out as a 15-star weapon at that point, rather than the 13-star that it was. Looks like it's time for the concert, so let's get down there. And I am also going to set my settings here real quick. Alright, so UI off, 600.
We gonna start again, the one you find when all is gonna never wish to say this girl would thing. So much effort to the art of art, may we see the light of this life. Oh, once just think and wait and we'll hope for this again. So young and brave, not real on my heart, no nothing again until the for
Alrighty, so that is the the concert. So yeah, they don't really say much after this here, so yeah. Hey Starved, how you doing today? Let's go ahead and fix the audio. Let's see. There we go, that should be better. And let's bring up the sound effects. Perfect. Alright. So with that done, let's check out the next location we are headed to. Let's see, client orders. Why don't we go ahead and take on a Big Varder real quick. So, to the underground shafts we go. Things are going well. I really can't complain. It's nice to be streaming again here on the server. It's, oh, I'm not the right class right now. Let me fix that. I went to hand in client orders and on my other classes here so that they could just absorb all the experience. And I meant to switch back over to Hunter, but I never did, so here we go.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Alright, to the underground shafts on super hard. And once again, this is going to be a slaughter, but what can you do about it? Now, I'm grabbing that drink just so I can pause my boosters. And then those NPCs will work towards getting me additional
Emergency. Ears open.
working towards titles I'm working on. Now, I'm just headed straight for the boss here.
Emergency. Code. Distraction.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, just do the whole installation through the tweaker. Don't try to do it through the Microsoft Store this time. They've got a great set of instructions on their website now on how to actually get everything up and running. So that way, the only thing that you need the Microsoft Store then is just to launch the game, and that's it. And really, the tweaker does the launching. It just calls in the Microsoft Store so that it can recognize what your player ID is. That's all it does. Alright, let's refill the photon points, and let's get this going.
Emergency!
No, I am a Fury Stance Hunter.
Emergency. Code. Due.
Come on, open up. What I need is for him to open up his chest so I can actually hit him. There we go. And down they go. For first timers, I would say just keep doing the what the ARC's missions tell you to do, since that will that'll give you a bunch of experience initially. And then, beyond that, hold off on using your boosters until you're around level 40 or so.
Thank you very much.
Alright, we have cleared that one.
Come back anytime.
Where are we headed next? Let's see, in about 5 minutes we should get an announcement about some sort of a, another urgent quest popping up here. In the meantime, let's head for the coast. Super hard. And, Phantasy Star, thank you very much for the subscription there. I really appreciate that, man. Alright, looks like this room is already filled up, so let's start this up again. So I can bring all the NPCs that I want. This one too. Hopefully I can get these out in time. Okay, yep, we're all set. Yeah, so a lot of players are still running all these lower level quests just because PC only just released last week, and so players are still trying to level up and such. Once everybody's kind of leveled up, I don't think we're going to see that many players out and about at that point. The other thing I would suggest is don't ignore your harvesting, and you can do that through Franco's Cafe. Doing harvesting gives you access to the ring system, which will give you special abilities like this one here I've got on my left ring, which is Hunter Focus Preservation. It makes it so that my Hunter Focus does not fall off as fast as it normally would otherwise, and that's that little thing in the middle.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
You can kind of see it slowly going down right now. That's basically what makes it go down slower than it otherwise would. While we're over here, though, actually, now that I think about it, I need to use up my gathering stamina myself, so let's do a little bit of fishing and harvesting. Hopefully I can get some Wopal shells. Got a Wopal shark, that's needed for a client order today. And when you've got multiple alts on your account, you definitely want to take advantage of that when you can, since each turn-in is worth 100,000 Meseta. Hello, Fever! Alright, fishing stamina is gone. Let's do the harvesting now. There's a Wopal shell, I'll take that. And a Coast Sapphire, too. We'll use that good pickaxe here. 2 more Wopal shells, nice. And hey, harvesting leveled up, nice! Which means I've got even more stamina to use now. And 2 more Wopal shells. So those Wopal shells are used as part of a weekly turn-in with an NPC called Yerks, and each one is worth 100,000 Meseta as well. He's a really good character if you're if you need to get some Meseta really quickly. Especially if you're looking to get if you're looking to clear your weekly mission that requires you to get a specific amount of Meseta from client orders specifically. Yerks will help you to clear that up real fast. And then if you do that across multiple characters, hey, that's multiple millions for you each week. Alright, I don't believe I have all the kills I need just yet, so let's turn south here, and let's see what we can do here.
We are currently preparing a large-scale operation for all Arxops to fight enemies in their local regions.
Alright, so is this the one in the forest? It looks like it is. So yeah, that's the current urgent quest that everybody's trying to run right now, because those give you access to the Rising Weapon badges, or rather, Rising Weapon badge number 2, and those can be used towards purchasing 12-star units.
Emergency. Ears open.
Ah, they want me to take out Blitz Blossoms. Those are these little flowers here on the ground.
Code. Distraction.
That fills the quota. Let's see here. To the north. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I get enough kills here so I can get the A rank on this mission, since that's what's needed to clear up the client order. If I just have to take on a boss, it's a different situation. But since I do have the coast exploration, I do need to make sure I at least get an A rank on that. Got some really heavy rains coming down right now. This is the one part about this area I never really liked, because of that. Amazingly, it actually makes my eyes a bit sleepy when that happens.
Excellent job.
Completed.
And I know it doesn't look good for you guys either on the stream, unfortunately. So after this group, I'm gonna head for the exit here. All right, let's get out of here. All right, we are in area number 2 now. It was nice that we finally did get access to level 15 Photon Arts last week.
Probably.
It's definitely increased our damage a little bit more than it was before, and in fact, that's what I need, Nova Blast. That is for the launcher weapon, and that increases the damage by another 100% there, so... Or actually 90%. Alright, I see the exit over there. But there's a group coming up behind us here.
Emergency!
Ah, Org Bran.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
Alright, that takes them out.
Completed.
This should be the last set of targets I need in order to make sure we're good to go.
How about this?
Alright, into the next area. And here comes the Varlos.
Emergency. Code. Due.
Alright, looks like we pushed them into the next phase. Oh, maybe not. Zio RPG, how you doing today? I'm doing fine. Get over here. Alright, they're just about done, it looks like. Happy Sunday to you as well. Alright, is he gonna pop up for the second time? Yes, he is. That means they're extremely low on health. One more quick grab and they should be done. Gotcha! And down they go. Wow, I had 3 client orders for them.
Yeah, nice one! You did it! Great work! Now please head on back.
Completed.
Alright, up to the camp ship, and let's see where we're headed next. We got, looks like about 7 minutes here. Is there anything we can clear up in that time? You know what? We could do the Nefarious Beginner Dash here. Let's do that real quick. This one here. So this should go through pretty quickly. The enemy placements in the time attack missions are always the same. Yeah, the harpoon is a little bit tricky until you realize what you should be doing is kind of tracing where their head is going to be going rather than where it is currently. So every time he pops up like that, he's going to dip his head a little bit, and you want to try to aim where that head is going to be and not where it is presently. Just kind of catch it as it comes down. That's what I've always used to make sure I always get the timing on that right. Alright, let's go the Rock Bear route. Alright, Fang Banther is coming down. And we are immediately breaking its claws. And that finishes it off. Yeah, Starves, what I've learned to do is, if you're going through the Microsoft Store version, is, copy the data folder, once everything comes down, under the, modifiable Windows programs, thing, in the, program files folder. At least then, you'll have a backup so that if, something happens to go wrong, you don't have to re-download the whole thing again. Alright, Veradread. Let's get them down. And on to the last area we go. Alright, let's pop the Photon Blast. Shift, Down goes the Dark Ragna. Okay, yeah, going through the tweaker is going to be the easier way to do things at this point. Alright, cool. So that clears up those, that client order. Let's make our way back out to the lobby, since I do need to switch my class up now, before this, urgent quest pops.
Well, if it
Hey
isn't
there.
one of me. What would you like to do? Feel free
Alright,
to
so I am
stop
now
by
a
anytime.
fighter hunter, and I need to grab my lightning espada from the bank here. So that way I'm still able to use a sword as we go through this here.
I've been expecting you.
That's going to be popping up in just a second here. Can I grab something from Hans real quick?
Emergency mission alert.
Alright, time's up. Let's get into the quest here.
Which quest
All
would you like?
ARCSOPs, report to the quest counter to join the mission.
Thank you. I've been using that color scheme for a while. Race is very unimportant. It's like very minimal changes to stats at the end of the day compared to what you get through your class levels and such. Alright, let's drop a party beacon. Newman can still function as a gunner fighter, but Cass is generally what you actually want for that. That or Dooman. Okay, looks like the group is headed west then. There doesn't seem to be any consistency. Over in Japan, everybody went counterclockwise in this mission, while here in North America, it's like everybody either goes counterclockwise or clockwise.
Quest counter to join the mission.
Completed.
Emergency.
But the reason you want to go counterclockwise, actually, is because this river will actually push you faster down the road here if you go counterclockwise.
Avoid.
Kind of a crowded cave here. Yeah, if you want to, you would want to switch over if you've got an account going, because you can get those Rising Weapon Badge number 2s here.
Well done. You've completed the objective.
Completed.
Emergency.
Emergency. Code. Attack. PSE burst.
Hey, PSE burst. Okay. And it looks like everybody is right here, so we should actually get a decent burst out of this.
Completed.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. The Japanese server is my main. It's just we haven't had any content worth doing in a while, especially with the delays that they had. But hey, Chapter 5 should be coming out fairly soon for the story. So it'll be interesting to see what's happened on Omega. I'm kind of wondering how much time has passed there, just because, if you remember in the story, Alma did a little bit of time trickery to line things up with everything. And yeah, we already got our first burst, or one more rather. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, definitely finish up episode 5, because that'll lead you into episode 6 then. And that's where all of everything that's going on with like the ultimate, or rather the ultra hard areas, is explained. I saw that Rappy pop up. Looks like we got some enemies over here. Let me clear these out.
Burst finish.
That's a shame. We only got a single one more there. Oh well. We still got a good burst out of it, and it looks like at least one disc that I needed dropped. Alright, up to the gateway ship we go. Sure. Once I get the next one started, I'll show you what I'm using. Alright, so I am using actually a combination here. So it's the Rollock body, the Volgulus arms, and the Ronia legs. And to be honest, the only reason I'm wearing the Rollock right now is so I can get the star gems from it. What I use on the Japanese server, which we don't have here on the North American server yet, is actually the joke I like to make is that Sega named the set after me, and it's the Brightstar set. Getting a lot of discs that I needed. But that's probably because I haven't run this much on Fighter yet. The reason I'm running this on an alternate class here is so I can take advantage of the extra experience that's coming from this. Since for each class you do want to have at least 10 additional levels on top of getting up to level 75, so that way you can get an extra 4 skill points, as well as each class having a title associated with that as well, which will give you 40 star gems each. Dalmari. That's the rare version of the Demarmoth.
Completed. They got me.
He's coming down.
Requesting assistance.
He crushed me! Clip it!
Emergency. Code. Protection.
Usually I get knocked out of the way, but he actually managed to crush me that time.
Hostiles at 9 o'clock.
Ah, crap. I hit the wrong button, sorry.
Hostiles at 9 o'clock. Hostiles at 3 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 o'clock.
Hey, sorry about that, everyone. I hit the wrong button. I am going to adjust my my platform immediately here, and actually fix that so that I can't do that again. Let's see.
Hostiles at 9 o'clock.
We are gonna move this over to here. Okay, yeah. So now, if I go to clip that,
Completed.
I'm not gonna accidentally hit the brake button instead. My apologies for that, everyone.
Emergency!
Emergency. Code. Due.
Emergency!
All right, what boss are they bringing down?
Emergency.
Just the Snow Banshee.
Avoid.
Emergency!
Okay, I need to refresh my boosters.
Change over. Code. Due.
Alright, so we managed to complete a loop here.
Wow! That was amazing!
Okay, scanning for hostiles. Completed.
And it looks like that's it for this run. But we will take care of the Zeshritter first.
Completing the objective.
Complete.
And down they go. Alright, back up to the gateway ship. And here we go again. Got another group that's headed counterclockwise here. Or no, clockwise, rather.
Incoming notification.
I see you up there.
Emergency!
Ah, Mr. Umbra.
Emergency. Code present.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
Alright, let's see if he gives us something.
Completed.
No staff this time, unfortunately. Alright, we got Niao over here.
Incoming alert.
Emergency. Code due.
I should use up some of these discs. There we go.
Incoming alert.
Change over. Code due.
Oh, they brought down a second boss as well.
Remarkable outcome.
Completed.
Now, let's see. I did want to see.
Emergency.
Okay, I guess I
Ears
can't
open.
use it. Alright. Oh, it's Niao again. Yeah, they just keep popping up in this mission.
Code due.
Okay, I think I get it. It looks like it was, Okay, there, so it's that, deal.
Emergency. Ears open.
Let's see what you actually have on this. Yeah, so that photon art isn't that good on a
Change over.
on a katana, unfortunately.
Due.
If it had something like Shunka on it, then it would be a bit better.
Emergency.
I mean, it's good for a couple of quick hits here, but beyond that,
Emergency. Code
I'm just better off
void.
using my sword. Since, you know, I'm hitting for like 70k there, compared to like 11k. But then again, that weapon isn't leveled up yet either.
Resolution.
Completed.
Incoming alert.
Emergency. Code due.
Objective complete.
Looks like everybody's moved on already, so let's catch up.
Completed.
Be wary of your surroundings. Do not let your guard down.
Completed.
Incoming alert.
Emergency. Code due.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency. Code attack.
Incoming alert.
Change over. Code due.
Excellent job.
Alright, so we got another crash ship over here.
Completed.
A truly remarkable outcome.
Hostiles on my 6. Hostiles at 9. Completed.
Incoming notification.
Hostiles at 3 o'clock. Emergency. Code. Protection. Hostiles at 9 o'clock.
I guess everybody's using their photon blast here.
Hostiles at 9 o'clock. Hostiles at 3 o'clock. Hostiles at 3 o'clock. Hostiles at 9 o'clock. Hostiles on my 6. Hostiles at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, for this event, when the ship comes down,
Completed.
go ahead and treat it like it's a PSE burst with a limited time on it. Except the timer is a ship trying to repair itself instead of the actual countdown timer. Alright, let's get out of here. Looks like we got time for one more run here. I'll go ahead and drop that, just in case anybody wants to join up with our party.
Emergency!
Emergency. Code. Attack.
There we go.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
Completed.
Objective complete.
Completed.
Oh, looks like we got a trial over here.
Emergency!
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Emergency!
Emergency! Code! Avoid!
Seems like the bosses might be drying up here. I take that back, I hear one. That's some kind of a banther.
Incoming alert.
Alright, we got Wolgarda over here.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Well done! You've completed the objective!
Completed!
Objective complete.
Completed!
Alright, got a couple of bosses to the east here. And they are Rogbelts.
Emergency!
Emergency! Code! Attack! Completed!
Alright, Mr. Umbra is around here somewhere.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Incoming alert.
Change over! Code! Due!
Objective complete.
Alright, looks like everybody's looking for where Umbra is right now.
Completed!
Emergency!
Oh, we've also got a base over here.
Emergency! Code! Avoid!
Hello, Zeshrider.
Emergency! Code! Distraction!
I would have loved to have figured out where Umbra was, but unfortunately it doesn't look like they're actually popping up here. Oh, wait, there they are.
The large-scale operation has ended. Thank you for your support.
Alright, so, Umbra, go ahead and hit us, please.
Emergency. Ears open.
Yeah, so we're not going to be able to use them to for their rare drop boost, unfortunately. But at least we can check his crystal here. Nope.
Excellent job. Sorry, but I need some aid.
Oh, actually, we have a down chip over here, so we'll make that the last thing we do here before we check out.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Where are the targets?
Completed.
You know what? I think it's because we've all completed... Oh, wait, there they are.
Hostiles on our left. Hostiles on our left. Hostiles on our tail. Hostiles on our left. Hostiles on our tail. Hostiles on our left.
Any more?
Hostiles on our tail.
I think what the game is trying to do is it's trying to figure out what to do since nobody technically needs points for the mission anymore. Alright, they're out of here.
You saved my ass. Thanks.
And it's going to be the same thing for us now here as well. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's check the spoils of this run. Or I guess all the runs that we made here. I did not mean to hit that pad there. I meant to hit the teleporter. There we go.
What do you
Leave
require?
it to me. Oh, this is a great find.
Couple of 10 stars there.
I got a good look at it.
That's a good group of 10 stars.
Oh, this is a great find.
Alright, so let's start converting things. Okay, I need one more back piece here. That'll do. Swap shop, photon sphere, let's convert all these. There we go. And we did get a Fighter X Cube here, so that's good.
So, how are things?
And we'll go ahead and hand in that client order. So now I just need another 9 levels. And then Fighter will be done. I don't have any others, do I? Oh, I do! Okay. Scratch that. I need 7 more levels then.
So, how are things? Until next time. What
As
would
for
you like
where
to
I could
do?
put the points, there really weren't that many places left. Yeah, I was putting points into sidestep here.
Feel
free to stop by anytime.
But ultimately, once I get everything leveled up, I'm gonna be resetting everything. Since I got a bunch of reset passes
Yo!
to do that with.
Later!
Alright, thank you, Hans.
I've been expecting you.
Let's finish up that one for the Bar Lotos, that one for the Bar Lotos, and the Coast Exploration, and this one for Nefarious Beginner-H. Okay.
Drop by anytime.
What would you like to do?
So, at this point, now that the urgent quest is over, let's switch back over to Hunter Summoner,
Feel free to stop by anytime.
and let's see where we are headed next.
Hey there!
Well, if it isn't one of
Hey, Yachty, how you doing today? Yeah, it looks like we just got a bunch of exploration missions left here.
Which quest are you up for?
Sure, go ahead. What's your question? So, in terms of the Knuckle, to be honest, both of them are really overpowered right now for the content that we have available. So it really doesn't matter a whole lot. But I would say, let me take a quick look here, actually, because I can look at them real quick. Let's see, wiki. Let me get the NPCs loaded while we're waiting here for that page to load. There we go. Alright, Knuckles. Okay, so it looks like the difference between them, for the Nemesis, what it does is it reduces how much photon points cost when that special shield is up by 20%, and then the other one increases how many photon points you get back when you're attacking when that shield is up. That's the only real difference between them. That plus, the Nemesis is about 8 attack points weaker than the other one, but at the same time, that is such a minuscule difference that it doesn't even matter at that point.
Completed.
And to be honest, if you've got both, that's actually a good thing, because eventually, once the Ultimate Amduskia area comes out, you'll then also be able to pick up what's called an Ares weapon. And that can then combine with the other two that you've got currently to create an Austere Fist.
Emergency!
Just make sure that aside from affixing, you also get that up to level plus 35. So that you're maximizing your damage out of that. Keep in mind, though, that this is all subject to Sega changing things, but that's how things are in the Japanese version, so I don't expect them to change how that works. Oh, nice! And how many slots did your other weapon have? Yeah, definitely go for the Nemesis then, since that'll give you more flexibility in affixing then.
Incoming notification. Congratulations on completing the objective.
Completed.
Alright, so what I'm doing here right now is I'm just going through the area, taking out enemies so I get enough of the kills so I can finish these, so I can finish up the client order, since it requires at least an A rank for it to count.
Emergency.
Alright, looks like we got something going on over here, somewhere. Ah, Baradra.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
I never liked it when this area got foggy.
Completed.
At least the fog didn't last that long. What do we have down here? Okay, so that's the entrance to this area.
Incoming message.
Let's head back north again. Let's see if we can get any other spawns. Here we go. I think we're pretty close on the A rank. Just not quite there just yet. Okay, this, I think, will push us over, actually. It's never a good feeling when you think you've put in enough kills on enemies to get an A rank and you instead end up with a B rank. And then you have to redo everything that you just did for a client order. Hello, Echo.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Yes, Hunter is my main. Actually, I should go ahead and put my caliber back on here. Alright, what do we got today? Fang Banshee.
Emergency.
Emergency. Code.
And down they go.
Best I can.
All those drops are pretty much useless, so let's move on. Okay, up next, let's do the Volcanic Caves exploration. Yes, I'm on ship number 1. Alright, this dropped me in area number 1.
Emergency.
Emergency. Code. Avoid.
So this means we've been to each of the Draconian areas during this stream. Not sure I understand the question there, Yachty. What is it that you're asking about, Amduskia?
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Completed.
Oh, I think the corrupted area came in during episode 4.
Probably.
Kind of late in the episode 4 cycle. Hello, Rappy? Or Rappies in this case. I'll take your unique weapon badges, please. You know what? I just noticed I don't have any NPCs with me, so I'm gonna make a quick stop up at the gateway ship. Probably, yeah. Well, we're gonna have to go through some of the other Episode 4 content first.
Yes, I'm gonna help
Please leave it to me, Teach.
So that'll be like, we have to get through the Yamato fight. Some other stuff from Episode 4 as well.
Incoming alert.
In fact, we may not have Las Vegas at the start, if I'm being honest.
Emergency. Code.
Yes, that is in Episode 4.
Objective complete.
Completed.
I'm kind of hoping they release the entire episode all at once, so people can just binge the thing. Buster quests were in Episode 5. Like right at the start of Episode 5. And in fact, you can't even start those until you go through the story partway. Yeah, we're probably looking at maybe a 2 to 3 month wait on that from right now.
Commendable.
Still got some enemies to the west here, it looks like. And that is a Voldragon on the field somewhere.
Heck yeah, that's my teeth.
Wow, this is quite the little spawn area here.
Best I can.
Yeah, we're probably getting Magatsu this upcoming week. And then in 2 weeks, it's probably going to be the Profound Darkness. And then 2 weeks after that is going to be Apprentice. The Tower Defense number 4. There's that Voldragon. Actually, it's a Burn Drahl. So that's the rare version.
Emergency! Code! Due!
Emergency!
Change over! Code! Capture!
Too late on that capture.
It's not your fault.
Failed!
Alright, looks like we got something worth it here. Alright, might be in what I picked up already here. Okay. Yeah, I would agree with that timing. And then episode 5 being another month and a half, and then by the time we hit, like, September, we're probably looking at episode 6 then. And that would actually kind of line up with everything that's happening with the Japanese side as well, for not episode 7. Which, as I said earlier on Daedon's Arcs, with my tinfoil hat on, we are going to Algol, or we are going to Vandal. It's going to be one of those two, but all the symbolism at this point is pointing towards Algol.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Oh, yikes! What's this?
Either that or Sega has really played me extremely well, and I have no idea what's actually happening. But I have my doubt that that would actually happen. Then again, this map is already playing me pretty well.
Heck yeah, that's my teeth.
You can never really count Sega out of surprising you sometimes.
Emergency. Ears open.
Change over! Code! Due!
We're gonna pass on that one. We're way past the point where we need even an S rank at this point. we're probably a ways away on any augment days, to be honest. I don't think we're going to be getting any of those until we're actually up at the point where players have 15-star weapons and such.
Emergency code due.
Heck yeah, that's my teach.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Alright, nothing really dropped from this guy. Let's get out of here.
Please head back.
Alright, where else do we have? Tundra Ruins and Seabed and Nightfall. Although the Nightfall one is actually one I'll hold off on, since that one's kind of a lower level one. Tundra, yeah, that one, we need that, and then the Ruins, yeah, okay. So we'll do Tundra and Ruins.
Please leave it to me,
Some
teach.
extracurricular activities.
So yeah, once we're done with these exploration missions, depending upon where we are at that point, I may look to pop a trigger. Okay, we should be good for this area. Let's move on. Oh, never hurts to take a little bit more. Alright, into area number 2. Looks like we're starting to catch up with the other players in this mission. I see you up there, Mr. Rappy. Oh, that was a level 15 disc. I'll grab that.
Emergency! Code! Distraction!
Okay, we have a base here. Let's take this out. Really, really quickly. And that does it. Nothing inside.
Completed!
Emergency!
Oh, looks like there's a collection code going on here.
Emergency! Code! Collect!
Oh, but the other player already finished it. Okay,
Congratulations on completing the objective.
works for me. Means I don't have to do anything.
Completed!
Alright, we're probably good to go. Okay, I've got mail. Let's see. Alright, Celestial, I will get you as soon as we're out of here.
Emergency!
Emergency! Code! Due!
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Alright, that takes care of both of them.
That's enough. Please head back.
Completed!
Alright, let's head back out to the lobby so we can pick up Celestial. Now, do we have room? We do. Perfect. So, to the mail. And there you go.
Welcome. Thank you
Okay,
very
no new
much.
titles.
Which quest are you up for?
Let's clear out that last quest now here, which was the Ruins exploration.
Please leave it to me,
Step
teach.
it up.
Heck yeah, I'm firing on all cylinders.
I'm going
Let's
to do
rock.
my best.
I just sent a message to my alliance, letting them know that I'll be popping a trigger soon. At least I think I did. Nope. Didn't go to them. Let's do this again. In about 10 minutes, I'll be popping a trigger. By letting the members of Time for War know about this, they'll be able to join in on the trigger once I pop it. I am kind of curious who we have on right now, though. And unfortunately, I can't see what everybody's level is. That's what I would need in order to determine what we can actually do. But at the same time, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this on extremely hard, because I don't think enough of them are on that level of character growth, so it's probably going to be just a super hard run that we're doing for this. Alright, moving on to the second area. Alright, looks like we got a dropship coming down to drop off something on the ground. Well, whatever it was, it just went into my inventory, basically. Alright, so we're probably good at this point. I'm just looking for the exit now.
I'll do the best I can.
Be wary of your surroundings. Do not let your guard down.
That looks like it up ahead. Lots of fall spawns here. Alright, let's take care of the Zeshrida, and then we'll get this trigger started.
Emergency!
Emergency. Code.
Timber! And that's it.
I'll do the best I can.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Alright, so we're gonna head out to the lobby now. We're gonna hand in some client orders as I switch over to Fighter Hunter again.
What would
I'll
you
also
like to
check
do?
on those gifts that those three have been saying they've been wanting to give me.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Oh, you're here.
Alright, that's just a synthesizer. And then the other two should be down over here. Here we go.
Sup, Teach?
That's a steady shot. Photon art.
Later, Teach.
How are you?
Bomber toss.
I'll see you around.
Sup, Teach?
Diffusion round.
Later, Teach.
How are you?
And a synthesizer.
I'll see you around.
That's not the way I wanted to go. So right now I am curious how many badges I've got. Rising Weapon Badge. I am at 179, so I'm getting pretty close to the point where I'll be able to get my first 12-star unit. Granted, I'm not going to actually be able to use any of these until I get a full set.
Did you bring a bunch?
Because otherwise it just doesn't make sense for me to use it. I'm better off using getting the extra 60 attack from the Psyche set otherwise. Alright, so batch move to material storage. And then let's go ahead and use these. Oh, we got some swords at some point here, so let's go ahead and untech those. And then we'll get this trigger started.
Leave it to me.
Oh, this is a great
Alright, that was a
find.
10-star, a 7-star, and a 10-star.
A great find.
Alright, swap shop. Anything that is less than a 6, let's get rid of it, except for these two, because I need to actually throw those into the bank, so Actually, not that much. I'm trading in this time. And let's get rid of the trash.
Thank you very much.
Alright, I think we're good to go. So let me check how busy this block is. It's actually looking kind of empty. I want to get into one of the busier ones, but one that's not too busy. So I'm thinking block 5 will work. Alright. So the triggers are over here, and it is going to be Drawn to Darkness.
Which quest are you up for? Come back anytime.
Oh, and actually, let me set my... no, I have my class set. I just need to get the sword on, which is over in the bank.
Which quest are you up for?
Alright, so, Drawn to Darkness, super hard. I'm gonna give people a moment to actually get into this block, first.
Come back anytime.
There we go. That way... only, party or, people from the Alliance will get it in initially here. This shows up in the party list.
Which quest are you up for? Good luck.
Alright, so basically join party in progress. That's where you see it'll be yellow in color.
Which quest are you up for? Good luck.
Hey, Unicyclic. I switched over to, where I'm actually going to be, winding things down after this trigger, actually.
Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
Alright, the party has filled. Okay,
Which quest are you up for? Good luck. Good luck.
I am not sure why they are having trouble getting into the party here.
Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, this is kind of a new thing for players that haven't done it before in terms of joining into a party like this. Okay.
How's it going?
Which quest are you up
Alright,
for?
so we're gonna open this up to the public now.
Good luck.
So that means I go under party commands and I remove the password. Let's get everybody that we can notified about this.
How's it going?
Let's see, how full are we? Block still has some space, if anybody wants to join in from the stream as well here. This is block number 5. We're doing a super hard Drawn to Darkness trigger here. Let me take care of this here. Do we have space in the Alliance first? We are at 100, so I need to remove somebody that has been inactive. So that's going to be this player here. Since we're getting rid of anybody that doesn't have, that hasn't changed their name first here. Alright, so... Alright, they are in the Alliance now.
Which quest are you up for? Which quest are you up for? Good luck.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this open for another 2 minutes, and then we're gonna just go ahead and start this then. If nobody else is joining in. Alright, so one more minute, and then we get this started. Alright, let's get this started. Alright, so we're waiting for everybody here. Alright, so this should be fun. Since this is really the first thing that we're able to do in terms of actually doing things as an alliance here. And I'd love to be able to do stuff like this in the future as well. Oh boy, the last guy is AFK. Alright, then we're gonna give him 2 minutes here. There they are. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing started. To answer your question, Unicyclic, this is actually a really good, urgent quest for doing, for getting experience. Because there are just bosses all the way along the way here. I got turned around somehow there. Alright, plenty of time left on my, boosters here. Okay, on to the next group over here. A lot of Krabata in this section. But yeah, you definitely want to run this for experience. You also get some decent drops in here, but not a ton. Once you're all leveled up, there isn't a whole lot of reasons to come in here. At least compared to some of the other content that's going to be coming out in the future. There's one more up somewhere. Or, nope, it's down. Okay. Phantom Liger, thank you for the follow. Oh, I actually need that disc. Okay. Okay, on to the next section. And Voida. Nice, my fighter leveled up again. That means I just need 6 levels now. Alright, let's take care of these Golrajas.
Emergency. Code. Explosion.
There we go. Moving down the path here, we're going to have our first Rolgutta. And yeah, considering we only have 6 players in here, I am glad that we did decide to do this on super hard instead of extremely hard. Oh hey, it's a rare one on the Longada. Hey, somebody knocked it out of the air there. Really knocked it out of the air. The crystal showed up where it launched. Alright, next section.
Emergency. Code. Explosion.
letting hits stop a lot here. Alright, let me bring out my, my hunter, thing here then. Hunter physique. Alright, there goes the Dark Ragna.
Completed.
And we got one more target up, it looks like. There we go. Moving on.
Emergency. Code. Explosion.
Alright, we got a Zeshruda coming up here. There they are. Zeshruda is flipped over. Let's take it out. There we go.
Completed.
We are currently preparing to call on all ARC's ops to participate in a large-scale enemy suppression operation. It will be held on Wopal.
Okay, so it looks like there's another another urgent quest coming up here pretty soon.
Emergency. Code. Explosion.
Alright, let's get these players back up. Alright, down goes that boss. And there is Falls Angel.
Emergency. Code. Due.
Alright, and let's get these boosters going again here. Alright, that clips off one of his sets of wings there. Still gotta get the other one. Oh, actually, I think they did get clipped. Alright, I am starting to run out of mates here, actually. Let's get this player back up. There we go. Falls Angel is down. Sometimes you can get something nice out of these drops, but other than that, it's sometimes they just drop nothing for you.
How's it going?
Alright, let's come over here. So, even though that new urgent quest is on its way, I actually do need to start closing off the stream here. But this was still a fun one to do, especially now that I was able to involve the members of Time for War. We're finally starting to get to the point where we've got a number of active players online right now, actually. If I come over here, looks like we have 14 online right now. We do have some older members from back during the closed and open beta who unfortunately never logged back in after they joined. So as we find that players are not coming back in, and as we need space for newer players that are going to be active, we are removing inactive players. Anybody that never changed their name is going first, and then after that we will kind of figure out what we're going to do after that, because as of right now, we're still waiting for Sega to even implement something showing how long a player's been offline for. But yeah, essentially at this point now, things are going well on the server. Starting next week, we're probably going to be seeing Magatsu, and then from there we got the Profound Darkness and the 4th Tower Defense mission on its way as well, coming in the fairly near future. And then of course Friday, Sega is going to be coming out with its new content trailer, apparently. We're expecting that to be the North American version, but it could be the Japanese version. We'll have to see about that. But anyway, with all that said, let's see if we can find somebody that we can raid here. So bear with me for one moment while I pull up who is currently active. Still looking for a list, for a person here. Bear with me for one moment here. Alright, we are going to go with, Zing Cosma. So, let me grab their name, and let me put this into the raid setting. Alright, and with that, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. Let's go ahead and get this raid started here.